Laffy Taffy, and welcome back to Let's Play Tomb Raider. Yeah, holy smokes, I gotta turn my volume down. As loud. Oh god, where are my controls? So it like plunges you right down into this water thing, which is kind of scary if you're not sure where the hell to go. Which most of the time, if you're playing this for the first time, you're not sure where the hell to go. Which is kind of scary. And honestly, this is the one level, I think, where I really do not remember much, because actually this is the Tomb Raider level, and I'm so used to playing the Tomb Raider Anniversary version, and what they actually did in the Tomb Raider Anniversary version is they combined the Tomb of Tehokan level with the with the cisterns. Oh, I'm gonna get my ass chewed. Oh, look at that, I made it. So they actually combined the cistern level with the end, and they just kind of tacked the end of the Tomb of Tehokan level right on top of it, or right at the end of it. Which basically means that everything that I'm about to play through here, all the way up until we get to the actual tomb, is not in the Anniversary version. At least I don't think it is. Which is kind of douchebaggery. Friggin' things that are perpetual flying rockets of ancient ancestry. Ow. But, well, you jump across it. No problem. And once again, I'm sorry, but the music or the sound effects in this level are just ridiculous. They're stupid, they're loud. Especially that friggin' lion roar, and I'm not entirely sure why they decided that that would be nice. I mean, seriously, did anybody test run these games? It was the 90s. Nobody tested anything. Now, I do believe that... Nope, not in here. Let us keep going. Am I going the wrong direction? I'm going the wrong direction. No, I'm not. This is the right direction. What's wrong with me? Well, I'm gonna save. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little wibbly-wobbly, but, I've got the microphone perched on, like, a weird little spot on my legs. Oh, God. There. Alright, let's head on up. And go down the super long path. Whee! Super ultra speed! Damn, Lara can swim. You know what's funny is that I actually, when I was younger, I actually liked to swim like Lara Croft. Like, I purposely taught myself how to frog swim, and I purposely taught myself how to actually jump out of the water, like pull myself up by my legs and just, or pull myself up by my arms and just throw my legs onto the concrete. God, I had so many bruises. Don't do that. If you're a little kid thinking about doing that, don't do it. In fact, just don't do a lot of the things that I do. I'm a very bad influence for little kids. Seriously, like, a little kid will be like, "Hey, can I run down the street with this knife?" And I'll be like, "Sure, yeah, let's see if you can do it without killing yourself." Like, I'm so bad. Totally bad influence. So we have actually 2 ways to go here, but you want to go this way first, so that you can kick Pierre's ass. Die, damn it! Die! Oh, look at here, we got super close. So close, guys. So close. And he's gone. Oh, God. These make absolutely no sense, but okay. Oh, what else do we have here? We're gonna head on down to the bottom of, thingy here, where we will fight a crocodile! Fight the crocodile! Who can't make his way up the stairs, because he's a crocodile. Kill the crocodile! I think there's just that. Oh my God! Seriously, if I can go the rest of this entire game without smacking my head on some stupid ceiling, that'd be kind of nice. Oh, pick up the thing. Pick up the thing! And actually, there is a secret in this area. It's very hard to find. And I don't know how the hell you would ever find it, just, you know, at random, or with luck. But if you look at the bottom here, we've got 3 tiles that have these borders on them. You want to run across them. I think you can do it in any order. And it opens up a door. Over here. Don't ask me how you're supposed to find that out. I never found that out when I was a kid. I only found out the obvious ones. And we've got, super slopey slopes, which we will professionally do. Like this. And we get ourselves a secret thingy. Items! Hooray! Alright, well now we're gonna head back up. Because there's really nothing, like you could actually skip this whole area. But if you want the secrets, then you're gonna have to come here first. Otherwise, you could actually just go through the other area. And just skip all the items. But why would you want to do that? I'm just gonna save here. Honestly, whoever had the idea of just these perpetual swinging doors with spikes on them, come on. Seriously? Oh god. Almost fell off that. Alright, well, let us continue on this way. And fall to our death, which is why we spastically save everywhere. And we have a swingy blade of swinginess, but you can just skip that whole thing. You actually don't have to jump through it. You can just jump right here. If you do decide to jump past it and skip that whole area that in the secret over there, if you walk up to this edge, be careful that you don't walk all the way up to the very edge of it, because then it's like the blade will actually hit you. So I think I'm actually going to play it safe and actually do that. So you don't want to walk all the way to the edge. You want to keep about that much distance. And I don't think that you actually have to jump the full length of this. So let's see if I can do this without dying. Go! Yes! Awesome! Okay. So now we're gonna fall down here and shimmy our way across. Down below is actually the area that we were in before with the secret. And if you actually, you know, had the 50-50 chance of choosing which way you were gonna go, then you would pretty much, go this way and then see all those see all those items down there and go, oh my god, how did I miss that? Now I'm never gonna get them. This sucks. And then you would come down here and be like, oh, there's water down here. But the problem is you wouldn't be able to get the secret at this point because you can't run across these blocks. So let's continue here, where we have a broken rat. But don't worry, you won't be broken for long. Die! I didn't have to kill him all the way, but I chose to anyways. Remember, if I don't kill an animal, I have to name it. And I didn't name him. Those are the rules. And we've got some spikes, and if I run up here, we'll actually have some lions. But that's okay. We're safe up here. And we've got some gorillas up there. Come on, come at me, bro. There you are. Accept your fate. Come on. Hurry up. Thank you. I think there's just the one. But I'm not sure. Alright, so we got a lever here. And that opens up the door, which is up here. Our eventually way to go is to go that way, but for now we're just trying to find the key to that area. And these guys are a pain in the ass. Die, bitch! God! Alright, now if you're playing the PS1 version, like the actual, or you're playing this on the PS1, you're definitely going to want to use that save crystal down here because this jump is a pain in the ass. You can see that it's sloped this way, so you'd think that you'd have to stand all the way at the edge of this gap to be able to jump to it. But the problem is, and what the hell am I doing? Nope, that's the wrong way. I'll show you what happens if you actually do that. And this is kind of douchebaggery on Eidos' part, but if you actually try to grab to the end here, then you'll actually make it. Actually, there is a bug if you grab the end. Like, if you try to grab the very end of it, then you will, I can't remember if you'll either be stuck or Lara will just grab a hold of it for a split second and then let go and fall to her death. So you do have to be very careful when you're working, or when you're at that part. Because it is full of douchebaggery. Okay, so now we've got ourselves a key. And we've got ourselves an area here, and you look at the end there, that, that edge is too high for us to grab onto. Don't ask me why I saved there. I just felt like it. Gold key! You know, I really wish I could go back to the architects and ask themselves how the... And don't ask me why that played a secret. That wasn't actually a secret. How the hell do you put a key in a keyhole which raises a whole bunch of blocks? And why do these blocks float? It makes no sense. Tomb Raider logic. You need like 4 keys to open one door, or you need like a key to flood an area. Yep, that's how it works. Although at least I guess with a key, it would like open up a door that could flood floods a certain area. See, here we go. 2 keys for 1 door. How does that make any sense? So now we have this area with a bunch of things. These are all like strange blocks. And we've got a pushy block here. So you can imagine what we have to do. And I'm not going to torture you guys with the length of pushing the block. So you guys get the magic of editing. But yes, if you didn't guess it, you have to put the blocks on top of these thingies. And I'm not entirely sure which door has animals and which door doesn't, but just to play it safe, I am just gonna hop on top of the block every single time I open up a door, just to be safe. This area looks pretty safe. Shotgun shells, and I really need to start using my other guns. Because honestly, there isn't really a super ultra mega boss that you're gonna need your ammo to save your ammo for, kind of. Although at the last area, the monsters are kind of tough. So I guess it does help to have ammo for them. Where you at? Come on. And just die. And I'm really crossing my fingers for this part because I found out that if you noticed in some of my other videos, there's parts where the sound is kind of messed up. Like it's for some reason there's parts that are quiet, or there's parts that just have no sound at all, especially with dialogue. I noticed that in my Dead Space walkthrough or Let's Play. But I found out the reason for that is because my headset is actually 5.1 surround sound. I've got the Logitech G35 headset. And for some reason, Sony Vegas doesn't like 5.1 surround sound, or at least it doesn't like the way that I'm trying to encode it, or trying to render it, or whatever you want to call it, import it. Because I have to record it using 8 channels, and when I try to pretty much upload anything that has more than 4, it just gives me an error. So what I'm actually doing is I'm having to take my 5.1 surround, and when I save it, or export it, I have to put it down to stereo again. So as you can imagine, the joys of editing and the joys of rendering and the joys of everything, it's all one giant pain in the ass. Just in case you didn't know what the hell that was. That's why you have to be careful in these areas. And we got ourselves a key. And a health pack that I totally missed. Come on, pick it up. But yeah, a lot of you guys, if you're on YouTube, most likely more than likely you've tried making videos before. I think I've got 2 keys. Yeah, there we go. Which is, I mean, honestly, there is no easy way to make videos, or at least I have not found one. It's so time consuming and it's frustrating and it takes a lot of trial and error. And we actually have ourselves a secret in this area here. I feel like that's actually the texture for the lever. And when I first saw that, I thought that was a lever, and I was like, what am I supposed to do to get that? But I'm not entirely sure why that's there. I think it was a mistake. But this is kind of a tricky way to get to this secret over here, and if I can do it, then hooray, but it's kind of tricky. So let's go for it. Come on. No, 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 no! Come on, you bitch. Just do it. Come on, come on, yeah, yes! We did it! Oh my gosh, and I have no idea how you're supposed to know that's there, because by the time you get to this section here, you're starting to get that camera angle. So it's actually pretty well hidden. This is actually a truly true secret. It's pretty neat. Now this is kind of tricky. This takes a little bit of platforming skills. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Just like the first level. Come on! Yes! Got it! Yes! Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought. Alright! So, we did it! I think what you're actually supposed to do is you're supposed to do like some platformingness. You're supposed to jump to here, and then side jump there, and then jump, jump, and then jump, side jump there, and then get up into it. But why would you do that when you could just, you know, cheese the system? And now let's head back down here. Oh god, crocodile. Alright, and this part here is now where we're officially entering the Tomb Raider anniversary part of, you know, the Tomb Raider thing. So, yep. And let's head up here. And now I'm reminded of when I was actually going through, like, I do test runs, or I do test plays of every single time that I, you know, make a let's play episode of Tomb Raider. And this time I was catching up on all of Markiplier's stuff. Well, Markiplier's vlogs. And I didn't realize just how far behind I am on all his videos. I mean, I think that's the one thing that I could never do. I don't think I could make a job out of this. Like, this is hard enough as a hobby. I mean, if this was like the sole way of how I made money, I think I would just, you know, completely die of stress. I mean, you gotta be pretty hardcore devoted to this if you're gonna make a living out of it. And you know what? It takes that type of person. You gotta be that type of person. If you're not that type of person and you try to make a living out of this, then it is just going to be insane. And you will die in your sleep of insanity. I'm not entirely sure why I'm saving like crazy, but I am saving like crazy. And that opened the door. And that opened the door to the place where I was supposed to go like you're supposed to be naturally drawn to, but there's so many other little caves and places that you can go to. And I really like the way that they did all this here. This is pretty neat. Let's actually head over here. I think there's items over here. Or not. I'm thinking of anniversary again. Oh, we can just head over here. Well, let's do this properly. Swim up here and be like, ooh, look at, oh my god, I didn't give him a name. Okay, his name is, Christopher. Hi, Christopher. Okay, let's approach this creepy door of doorness. Oh my god. Let's avoid this guy. Don't ask me what the hell it's supposed to be. Some sort of centaur dude man worry, he's easy to kill. As long as you just keep jumping back and forth. You know, just jumpity jump, and he's dead. Once again, I'm not entirely sure why that guy came to life and this guy didn't, but in the Tomb Raider Anniversary version, they both come to life. Well, let's enter the tomb, which is really pretty.
A little late for the prize giving, no? It is the taking part which counts.
Oh god. And holy shit, I've got a lot of health packs. Pierre, I think this time it's over for you, man. Hey, check that out, he's floating. I'm sorry, Pierre, but honestly, it just had to be that way. We'll take all your shit. Woo! He was floating. He's floating. Wonder what his jacket actually... What the hell is that on his jacket? Oh my god! That is totally a naked chick. Okay. Well, you know, you learn things. I guess maybe... I'm gonna have to keep my eye out for that now, because I'm convinced now that in every Tomb Raider game, there's gotta be some image of a fully naked chick. Well, Pierre. Let's see. We had something over there, something over here. I guess we can open up the tomb here. Don't ask me why. The door to the tomb is right down there in front of the pedestal. And the key to open, or the key lock to open the tomb is right here. Although, I mean, what was it that Yahtzee said? He said it was called not intuition. It's damn it, innovation or something like that. He said that Tomb Raider has absolutely none of it. Where pretty much everything is linear and you can only do things a certain way. You have to do things in a certain order and you have to do things a certain way, and the only way to get to a certain area is if you do it exactly the way that the game tells you to. And there's nothing on there because Pierre took it. Alright, well, we are done with this level, and let's enter the actual tomb of Tehokan.
Here lies Tehokan, one of the two just rulers of Atlantis, who even after the curse of the continent had tried to keep rule here in these barren other lands. He died without child, and his knowledge has no heritage. Look over us kindly, Tehokan.